Tammy the snow leopard has had her physical.
Neil Anderson gives us a look at her exhibit at the new zoo. Hi, Neil.
Well, good morning, guys. We just finished up at the animal hospital, giving Tammy her examination. Now we moved her back to the snow leopard exhibit. Now this is an older exhibit that was built in the mid-'80s, and it was actually the first exhibit that it was used for was for jaguars. So what you have is you got a couple small areas in here that you can separate, you know, whether you've got a male or female, and this is real important, especially during, you know, when you're looking at feeding as well. But you can see in front of us we've got Buster now. We're getting ready to tranquilize him. We give him a little bit of sedative so he's nice and calm, and you can see Tammy, who's over here. Now Tammy she's waking up. We've got a nice warm den in here, and she's waking up, and it'll be monitored throughout the morning to make sure her progress coming out of the anesthesia is good. And one of the things, though, you know, we had talked about earlier too, is when you've got these old exhibits like this, you know, back in the day, you know, there was never any thought then of using, you know, portable squeeze chutes and things like that. Everything was just darted, pulled out, and really the veterinary aspects and actually even some of the keeper aspects and behavioral training aspects were not designed into the physical structures of these exhibits. So one of the things that our plan is to do is renovate this exhibit to go ahead so we can use a squeeze cage, you know, like you see behind me, you know, the one that we had out and we transported, so that this actually then would be able to be wheeled into the exhibit. There would be a space, a hallway that it could be placed in, and then what would happen is then the zookeepers then would get this in early enough to go ahead and get the animals real comfortable to come in and out of this, and actually in this case too is to be able to be squeezed down so that they're under a lot less stress. So that makes that our tranquilizing and the whole process that we did like today go even smoother. So that's one thing when we, not only that when we have an animal down, do we look at going a full physical and full exam and do things that, you know, we have an opportunity now because we get our hands on, but also what we look at when we renovate exhibits as well too is what's working, what isn't working, what's the modern zoo practices, and what will help us to be able to achieve, you know, those goals and objectives that we want with good animal husbandry and also with veterinary care. With that, back to you guys.
Thanks, Neil. How about doing a little Black Friday shopping at the new zoo? This Friday, all items in the Paws and Claws gift shop will be half off. Stuffed animals, clothing, and more all on sale. Winter season hours for the zoo are 9 to 4. Good opportunity.